Jeffman316, your pop culture reporter, invites you on this hunt. What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Well, we're going to start this hunt in Target. Yep, we're starting in Target. Back here they got some Bleacher Bangers music, and then they got these Decades 90s trading cards from Panini. So Panini lost most of its licenses, and it's got these weird cards here from sports figures. But this is like a damn maze back here now. Don't forget to follow me on social media, please. But yeah, it's like a maze back here of all these different kinds of figures. Here's some anime stuff. Got this random Wolverine without his shirt on chilling out right here.
Let's fucking go.
That's the same normal set. It must just be a Target exclusive figure there. But they got all this little collectible shit. Make our way over here. What do they got? Got a random pop of Barb from Stranger Things. And then let's get back here and see. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Alright, she was in my path of view. You know, like in Hall Pass.
What are you doing? Taking mental photographs.
So they don't have much else over here. Strawberry shortcake, bag clips. We saw those Universal horror popsicle things. Stranger Things. What are these down here? These mystery figures. So they got some DC mystery figures. Look, you can get Bane. That's cool. Oh, here's all the ones. Bane, Penguin, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, and the Joker, and the special versions of them. And then it looks like they got a Marvel one. So that was DC. They got a Marvel one like that. Spider-Man, Wolverine, Deadpool, Hulk, and then special versions. That's pretty neat. And then what is this one? Spawn. They got a Spawn one. So those are kind of cool. Got Spawn, the clown. I don't know if they're $20 cool. Oh, there she is still back there. See, still in my field of view. That's where all the horror figures are supposed to be. This fucking Target sucks, man. They don't have anything any good right here. So let's go back here and go to the main toy section. So they got Hot Wheels over here. Look, there's a Batmobile. Deadpool, old school. So they moved everything around. Like everything on this aisle is die-cast and cars except for right here, this section of wrestling figures. So they got the Hacksaw Jimmy Dugan, Ultimate. They got Crush. They've got The Rock. Team Bring It. They got some new Knuckle Crunchers. I heard they're going to stop making those. Damian Priest. Who the fuck wants Damian Priest? And then they got the Ballers. So I might pick out one more Baller and see if I can find one. But they got these Magic Johnson. So it's basically basketball, football, McFarlane figures, I think. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, let me pick up one more Baller. Look at that display. That's cool. I should try to take that. Over here, they got some Masters of the Universe. Look, there's Roboto. That He-Man, I heard they changed the variant with the plate on his chest. That Moss Man and Ram Man look kind of cool. I'm not getting into those. It's a rabbit hole I don't need to go down. Got some Star Wars figures chillaxing down here. There's the Mandalorian. 20% off of Star Wars this week when I'm in here. It basically takes it down to a price you might can afford. But that's not that big of a sale. Especially with how much the figures cost these days. Then they got the DC section. I know a lot of people are looking for a Wonder Woman figure in here. I haven't seen one. Brainiac, that's a nice figure. That's been in here for a while. There's a Red Platinum. Multiple Batman figures. That's with his big ears. I kind of like that style. Oh, look at that one. That was cool. Wow. And then got some Supergirl figures. Look at that. Look at his face, man. His head's way too big for that body. Rivals, Moon Knight from Marvel. Got some statues. Got some more DC chilling. Nothing too much. Let's slide into Walmart and see what we can find. They had nothing on the new release rack at all. I'm not going to waste your time. Over here, I just wanted to show they do have Stranger Things, like the regular edition on Blu-ray for $130. I almost said $30. And not a whole lot over here. Yeah, I'm disappointed. Didn't record any footage up front. So back here, they do have these Supergirl, Toy Story, Minions, Moana, Buffy, Golden Books. So we'll slide here and see if they added anything. Don't really see much. Charmed, Blue Bloods, Diagnosis Murder. Man, this store sucks today. They got the slip covers we've all seen, and then look, they got some plush of King of the Hill. Bobby, Hank just chilling out. Got some Simpsons plush, and Big Bird. They did, got some puzzles here. They did restock the little pale girl from the Toonie Terrors, or Tiny Terrors, whatever the fuck they are. No Art to Clown still. We got some Rivals here, Black Panther. We got some DC. Dragon Ball Z. Some anime figures. That Black Panther does look kind of cool. I'm not getting into statues, though. I don't have room for that shit. Pop-wise, I don't buy those anymore. Looks like they got some Spider-Man. They got a nice Frankenstein there with Smarty Pants. Woody. Boing. Got a Woody. Let's see down here. They got some WWE stuff. Jesse the Body. Why is the price sticker on the fucking front? Uncle Howdy. What a wasted character there. And Rhea Ripley. Nice little pop there. But why are the price stickers on the fucking front? That's ridiculous. Around the corner, this is their $5 section. They still have Running Man and Transformers Blu-rays. Practical Magic just got a 4K release. Tommy Boy. Jumanji. Got a 4-pack of Scoob right there. The Burbs. Another 4-pack of Paw Patrol. Scary Movie. Eon Flux. Really good $5 DVD option there. Contact. Yeah, Practical Magic's upside down. There's the Transformers. Age of Extinction. Shadow Force. Austin Powers. These multi-movie packs are cool for $5 if you're just starting a collection. Billy Jack. There Will Be Blood. Like Pet Cemetery there. That's a good way to get 2 movies cheap. Barbie. Some SpongeBob. Spy Kids. Pretty decent $5 section. Bride of Frankenstein. Total Recall. I'm going to slide into Barnes & Noble. Let's get in here. There's at least one thing I'm looking for. I'll let you know once I get in here. They got this Halloween novelization. That's from the 2018 movie. Oh, damn, that's some nice artwork there. This is what I was looking for. It's buy one of these special edition books, get one half price. I don't know why they didn't do that at the beginning. So now I bought that Jaws one, and I could have got 50% off of that Halloween one. But they got some sealed copies up here. Little horror section up here on the front. I like that hand. These things are fucking creepy. Wow. So let's make our way to the back. They got another horror section on the other side of that rack. Display, whatever you call it. World of Dracula books. Look at that. Universal Monsters Clue. That's kind of cool. You going to buy that, Doug? Operation Horrified Dungeons and Dragons edition. There's that Halloween game. And I'm not going to try to catch them all. I'm going to go ahead and go jump past the Pokemon over to this 50% off rack. Man on Fire. Addams Family Values. That's pretty decent for 50% off. A lot of DVDs. Can't Buy Me Love. Is that Paramount? I know this is not 50% off. I don't know why that's up here. 13 Hours is. A lot of some $5 stuff stuck up in here. This is just a mix. So one of you guys was like confused as like me of what's 50% off and what's not in that Paramount sale. I don't think they even fucking know. That NCIS, that's 50% off. So is a SpongeBob season 15. That would be a good deal. That's 40% off, 20% off. We got 20. Do I hear 30? Do I hear 40? Do I hear 50? There's 40 and 50% off. Carpenter Son. Hook. That's getting a 4K Steelbook overseas. There's some of those cheap 4Ks. Are those 50% off? Maxine. Hey, this is a new Kino release. Wonder what that's doing up here. Django. So that's 40% off. What's up in here? American Pie 2. Texas Rangers. Fast Times. There's a Mission Impossible that's 50% off. Meaning of Life. Oppenheimer. Shaun of the Dead. You, Me, and Tuscany. This is just a hodgepodge of shit. Like nobody knows what the sale prices are up here. I suggest, I don't know if I'm going to get that or not. I suggest just looking it up on the website. All of these say 50% off now. So those are the VHS retro slipcovers. It used to be Mill Creek. Now it's Alliance. Cold Steel, When a Stranger Calls. That's two good choices. Those are your two newest ones, Mickey and Maud. I think there's a couple of new ones coming out. Hopefully I can grab them during the sale. Untouchables, 30% off. So that would really be 50% off, right? Over here on this end cap. Twister. Hey, that's South Park here. Here's an example. 43. Look it up. It's 35 on the website. 35.19. That is not 50% off. That's only 30% off. What the hell? I thought it was all Paramount titles. Bastard! Like those. Better Off Dead, Friday the 13th, Untouchables. Those should all be 50% off. No. Beverly Hills Cop. I know Beverly Hills Cop got a Steelbook. Like both of those right there, that's two examples of things that should be. I'm not getting that at fucking $35. No way.
The price is wrong, bitch.
If it really was half price, I would get it. Maybe I should go up there and get them to explain it, but I don't want my brain to explode.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
A lot of Doctor Who over here. See a bunch of Paramount stuff like Jack Reacher. Oh well. I'm not really interested in any of that. Give a glance over to the family stuff. Not really seeing anything new there either. So then they got random Star Trek shit just piled over here with the Arrow titles. So at least they do have the Arrow sign there, but they got a damn A24 movie right beside it. People vs. Larry Flint's really good. I was talking about that. I live in Falwell country. It's awesome, the feud he had with Jerry Falwell. Soylent Green, that's fairly new. Then they got the A24 stuff down on the shelf below. There's Falling Down, that's new. That'd be 50% off. War Games, why that's over here, I don't know. They got just everything mixed in all together. Got that K-pop shit over there too, so. Oh well. So what's up over here? This was the Radiance and Indicator stuff. This should be 50% off as well. Romancing in Thin Air. We've seen most of this stuff. It was over there on the rack. The Betrayal. Let's get past this and look on the end cap real quick. Still got Project Hail Mary, Hokum, Epic, Obsession, and Michael. Let's glance at the rack over here, see if I see anything of interest. So is that 10 Cloverfield Lane 50% off?
No!
Oh well. A Woman Kills. So are Radiance titles 50% off? I don't remember. I know Indicator is. The Eye, I did pick that up. I haven't watched it yet. That part of the Arrow 50% off sale. Encino Man, we need a Blu-ray 4K of that. Eden, why? That's a pretty new movie. Why did that not get a Blu-ray release? I don't know. Or at least did it? I haven't seen one. I'm not buying new movies on DVD unless it's in the $5 rack. You got to draw a line somewhere, right? At least that's what I'm telling myself. The Crow. So Jaws with no slip. The Joker. King Kong. Let's look that up. Is that 50% off? 50th anniversary?
No!
What is it? Oh, Let It Ride for $10. 50% off or not. I highly recommend that movie. It's way better than most people give it credit for. A lot of people don't even talk about it. What is this? Oh, I've already seen that one before. There's Mars Attacks. That's price is high. No sale price for that this week. I'm surprised that didn't get like a store exclusive somewhere. Is that me setting off the alarm? So Scream 7. Romy and Michelle, did you see that movie is actually getting a sequel after all these years? I don't know about that, man. That would have been a movie as a product of its time. I don't know how that's going to translate to a new comedy. What do you guys think? Put in the comments down below. Popeye, that's some god-awful art, but we're getting ready to get a 4K release of that from Paramount. I'm looking forward to that. All of the Pink Panther movies still in here. Some of them in security cases, some of them not. That's weird. Paper Moon. Obsession. Let me scrunch my old ass knees down here and see if I see anything real quick. Oh, The Sacrifice is real. Oh well, let me get up. And over here in the pop section, they got some clearance pops. Oh my God, look here. Bert and Ernie. Oh man, Sesame Street. It's ready. That's half price. Oh, I shouldn't be looking at pops. I don't want that, but it looks cool. Barbie. Oh, damn, man. I am not getting back in the pops. Wednesday, that's $20. Get out of this section, Jeff, before you fucking buy something. $7 pops. Oh, God, please no. If it had some horror characters, I'd probably get them. Oh, there's one. Poltergeist. But Bert and Ernie are cool. Let's get out of this section, please. I can't be buying anything. So I did find that book up front, so I think I'm going to get that. So let me know if you guys have picked up any of those special novelizations in here. And then my wife was picking up a drink, and look, come into Barnes & Noble, you can get some Pirates booty. Is that better than regular booty? So what's up, everybody? We're looking online, and let's see what Blu-ray releases, 4K releases came out for August 18th. You got the 4K of Troy from Arrow Video, continues to knock it out of the park. You got a really fun guilty pleasure of mine, Popeye with Robin Williams and Shelley Duvall. I love that movie. Loved it since I was younger. So that gets a 4K release from Paramount. Flight gets a 4K release. Nightcrawler. I'm pretty sure that's Shout Select. We've already gotten a Nightcrawler 4K Steelbook, so that's the individual release there. Wag the Dog, Dustin Hoffman, Robert De Niro. Never a huge fan of that movie, but that finally gets a Warner Archive release. Another Warner Archive release, All Through the Night, Humphrey Bogart. Repo Man, Jude Law, and Forrest Whitaker gets a 4K release. We get The Island, very underrated Michael Caine movie, gets a 4K release. There's the Troy Blu-ray. Sergeant Rutledge gets a Warner Archive release. The Swan Princess gets a 4K. Gregory Peck and MacArthur 4K. Finally, you get the release of Stallone's Daylight, Hold Your Breath, as they called it in the tagline. If you held your breath this long, I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, it finally gets a 4K release, and that was the one that got pulled from shelves. I was lucky enough to get it from Barnes & Noble back when it came out originally. Warner Archive gives you Montana, Torrid Zone. Marilyn Chambers' Angel of Heat gets a 4K release. Riverbend, The Stranger, I'll Do Anything, The Good, the Bad, the Weird. Django Shoots First gets a Blu-ray release. We saw that in Barnes & Noble. Get some anime. MacArthur that's the Blu-ray. Longing for Innocence. Then we get Flight, the Blu-ray. Island, the Blu-ray. Some more anime. Badland Rising, not familiar with that movie. Some One Piece season 14. And then Forest Treasure, not familiar with that. So the Black Belly of the Tarantula came out on the 20th. So not a lot this week. A lot of catalog titles, some Kino stuff. You do get some Arrow video. So no new releases. So it's a really light week. But that's it. Let's go ahead and close out this video. So what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter. It even has my name on the sign back there. That sign says JeffMan316 Live. That's where you and I join up right here, usually Sunday nights around 9 p.m. Eastern. We watch along to a movie, talk about pop culture, physical media. This was the pop culture, physical media hunt. I apologize. I went into Walmart. My Walmart sucks. Just to go ahead and tell you that. They rarely ever put stuff out on time, or they don't put stuff out at all. The shelves were pretty much almost empty. I didn't record a lot of footage in there, but I did go ahead and go in Target. As you know, we've been buying a lot of these. This is an open one, a baller. Watch, I got another video I'm going to be putting out about those things. Those are fun to unbox, and it's fun because now if you shake them and they don't shake very much, it's probably easy to find one of the rares or super rares. So I got a video for that out, but I did go into Barnes & Noble, picked up that book. I'll go ahead and let you know that, so you'll see that in the haul video that I do this week. So hey, it is fun just to go out shopping, relax, look for pop culture items, figures, wrestling figures, action figures, horror figures, books. That's physical media as well. Barnes & Noble, let's talk about that a little bit. One of you guys was hitting me up in the comments about their sale. They've got Arrow Video 50% off sale. I think they've got Indicator 50% off. I don't think Radiance are 50% off anymore. But supposedly it's Paramount on their website. They even had it in the store last week, a sign that said Paramount Movies 50% off. But shit, it ain't all Paramount movies. And the fact that some of the labels are say 30%, and the movies are really 50% off. And then also it's, from what I'm gathering, it's 50% off of the suggested retail price. So if something like one of those $10 4Ks is on sale, it's really not 50. It's not 50% off of the $10. It's 50% off of the suggested retail, which is like $17.99. So you can get it for like $8, 8 something. But also some titles, like newer ones, Scream, South Park, that new Steelbook, Untouchables, King Kong, those are not 50% off. If you go look up on their website, they're like, it's 30% off. So what the hell? That was what that thumbnail of this video is all about. Like, what's the right price? I have no clue. So I'm just as frustrated as you are. I have no answers. I don't know what the hell. If I ever run up into the manager in there, I'll talk to him. Maybe it's like catalog stuff or not, non-new releases are 50% off. I'm not sure. Arrow, it's everything. But either way, hopefully you guys at least like that part. I'm trying. I'll go out there, and then that way we can talk about stuff like that on the end of these videos and in the comments. So speaking of that, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do all that normal YouTube stuff. Put your comments down below. Make sure you hit the like button. Hype up the video. Look in the description down below for all the other ways you can support me. Look, I got a new Valoria video shirt. and I've got an unboxing to do for them. My affiliate link for Valoria Video is in the description down below. You also use the code JEVVAN316 on your first purchase. It'll get you 10% off. So otherwise, keep supporting me through that affiliate link, because I do get some kickback on that. And yeah, it helps the channel because I do buy items that we talk about on here, and I can like review them, unbox them, all that kind of stuff. So it does help me, helps you, helps the channel. So support me all the ways possible. My social media is down there, my eBay store and all that kind of stuff. So I went into another Spirit Halloween. There's a video of that coming up. My Walmart rant video, I had to re-edit some of the audio. I had problems with it. I don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna have to re-record that. That's coming up. I actually went into Michael's. They got some good Halloween stuff in there, so I'm going to talk about that. So lots of cool content coming up on the channel. And then after this, obviously, in the next day or two, I'll do my next haul video. So I break those up so you don't have to watch like one big, long, hour-long video at the end of the month. I do them weekly of the things that I've picked up based on what came out on last week's new releases. So watch all those videos, support me any way you can. And until next time, this has been JeffMan316, your pop culture reporter, signing out saying, you guys be safe out there.